Well, he made a living performing across New Jersey, even playing the saxophone with Bruce Springsteen. Check it out. But you cannot play the sax without working lungs, and that is what Steve Barlotta faced when he was diagnosed with COVID-19. It took weeks on a ventilator and multiple treatments, but he beat the virus. And News 4's Pat Battle shows us how the saxophonist is hitting all the right notes on the road to recovery.
He shared the stage with the likes of Bruce Springsteen and Southside Johnny in a 40-year career. But at the end of March, saxophonist Steve Barlotta's career hit a sour note. It was a day after a gig with his own band, the Sensational Soul Cruisers.
Not an inkling of what was going on.
And the next day?
The next day, I started to cough and I wound up running 102 fever.
5 days later, Steve was in the ER here at Central State Medical Center in Freehold with pneumonia in both lungs. A few days later,
I found out from the nurses, they told me, they said, when they ventilated me, everybody in the room cried. You know, it was, it's still tough.
He spent 37 days on that ventilator. His wife pressed for plasma treatments with COVID antibodies.
I was 1 day away from being trached. And thank God my son said if you trach him, he'll never play the saxophone again.
But he remembers knocking on heaven's door.
Didn't see anything, didn't see Jesus, didn't see God, didn't see Muhammad, didn't see, but a white light, I felt so at peace. And a voice said to me, split second, it's not your time, go home to your family. Let's rock and roll. Feet straight.
Steve's in outpatient rehab now. His medical team watching from outside the room where he gets both physical and occupational therapy.
See, right when I gotta do it, can't do it, right?
Danielle has him literally playing a music glove to help his brain coordinate with his fingers once again, something neither he nor his doctors were ever sure would happen.
To see them functioning back to what they love to do, that's something that's priceless to us.
With his family by his side, Steve still has 6 months to a year before he fully recovers, but says he showed COVID-19 who's boss.
There's a reason why I'm here.
And that would be?
To tell this story.
He wanted to get better and play that sax again, and we all want to hear him play it.
And of course that meant grab the horn for a command performance for the team that made it possible for him to do this. In Freehold, Pat Battle, News 4, New York.